Hello, welcome to TTNT, Topics I Need Talking. I'm your host, Jess. Today's episode is going to be about the different kinds of people you'll meet. Right off the bat, I want to apologize for how I'm talking in this episode. I did something kind of stupid, but also didn't know it was stupid in the moment, and now I'm recovering. It's on my tongue, so my speech is greatly affected this episode, so I'm so sorry. The different kinds of people that you'll meet in life. Starting from when you're born, the first people you meet typically are your family members, and that's okay. We learn from them. They teach us the different ways of how to act, how to behave, how to respond to certain situations. Nothing's wrong with that. But once we get older and we start making friends and we can comprehend what a friendship is to us, we realize the different kinds of people that we genuinely will meet. Say, for instance, we have our forever friends. Whether that be childhood friends, friends we made in high school, friends we made in college, friends that we made later on in life, in our adult life specifically. These are the ones that have stuck with us forever, and they're going to keep being with us forever, no matter how we change, how we grow, the mistakes we made or that we make, and just how we just are. These are the people who are on us like Velcro, like glue, like Gorilla Glue, whatever you want to say. They don't leave your side. Then sometimes you meet those people who are only good in the moment. They weren't meant to last. It was just for like today. A good example of this is really going to a concert. Say, for instance, myself. I go to concerts by myself and it doesn't bother me. I'm fine with it. Sometimes I make a friend for the day. I call them that. Friend for the day. We don't have to stay in contact once we say goodbye. We don't have to stay in touch days later, years later when we don't want to. It wasn't really there. We had fun at the concert. We danced, we joked, we enjoyed the experience together, but separately. And then once we left, we said our goodbyes and we were pretty okay with it. Nothing's wrong with that. Saying, oh, I met this really cool person, blah, blah, blah. Oh, are you going to stay in contact with him? Nah, I think we were only meant to be friends for the day. Totally fine. You meet people like that, whether it be at concerts, at school events, at just public events, or out dancing alone. You're going to meet those people. And even then, they can teach you a very valuable experience. Then I like to say that some friends that you make, whether they are long friendship, short-term, friends for the day, they can be learning opportunities. What I mean by that is you just learn something new about yourself, something about the people around you or those that you surround yourself by. It could be something you realize you didn't know that you didn't like, or something new that you do like and you want to get to know more. Could also be, oh, I really don't vibe with people like that. It's not that they're a bad person. It's just we don't rub each other the same way. We aren't meant to be friends. And that's fine. It's okay to realize, oh, we're not really going to click together as friends. But that's okay because we can be civil, we can be nice. We just don't have to hang out. We're better in a group, you know? You gain something from meeting this person, whether you call them a friend, an acquaintance, or a friend of a friend, or even a stranger. You gained some type of knowledge from them, about them, and about yourself. It's totally a way of just growing as an individual. The importance of meeting new people and the different kinds of people is to expand your world. And I say your world because no one else is going to see the world like you do. No one else is going to feel how you do. You have an individual, unique experience. Same like me. I can describe the world in one way and you can say, oh no, I totally see that. But you will never feel how I feel. No one can have the exact same feeling as you. They can relate because their feeling is similar, but it's not a carbon copy. But meeting new people helps you understand more of the world around you and the world you live in. It's just a better way to know, oh, okay, I didn't know that others felt that way, or that others were going through this situation, or that others had this opportunity. It's just a huge learning opportunity all throughout your life, meeting new people, making new friends. And for that, I can greatly appreciate. I love meeting new people who don't have the same background as me, who aren't in the same culture as me, let alone the same state as me. Granted, I live in the US, but each state is so drastically different that it's just an experience to travel outside of it and meet people and go, oh, I didn't know that was a thing here. It's not a thing back home. And then you can just trade stories, get to know, and kind of keep that little nugget of knowledge and take it with you on this journey of life and just apply it to where it's needed. One of the funniest things ever is when you're getting to know someone and you're forming your opinion, is realizing, oh, that's right. Just because I'm me doesn't mean that others aren't forming opinion about me too. You will literally never know what category people put you in, how they compartmentalize you. You won't know how people are going to treat you or how they're going to stay in contact if they choose to. Because though you may see someone as a friend for a day, they can see you as a long-term friend. That, oh, I would like to stay in contact with this person. You're not always going to agree on that. But it's interesting because you won't know how everyone who looks at you is going to put you in their mind. The only person that you can really know is your best friend, because you can always ask them that and they'll tell you the honest truth, hopefully. Always make sure you have a really good best friend. You just can't understand how every single person on this planet who will meet you, who will see you, who will hear you, is going to think of you. It's impossible. It's just impossible to know. And it's better to not know how everyone feels about you. It can drive you crazy. It can sadden you. It can upset you. Not everyone has great thoughts about you, just like how you don't have great thoughts about them. But like how a lot of parents say, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I just wish more people would talk about how they met someone who was the complete opposite of them. I'm not saying like, oh, they were totally bad and I'm good. No, not like good versus evil. Not at all. Just different from them. And how when they got to know them, they found some, common ground on certain topics, but was still so completely different that they wanted to know more. They wanted to understand them better, know their background, know how certain things worked in their lives when they were growing up, stuff like that. I wish it was talked more commonly so that people didn't feel alone with how they met people and how this person influenced them on any topic or anything. I just want people to be more open on how people interact with each other. And I'm not saying go and become a sociologist or a psychologist or anything that studies human behavior. I'm just saying be more aware of who you're talking to, how you're interacting, and how they're interacting. Not just with you, but with everyone around them. It can be really interesting to understand not only yourself, but them, the people around you, and how it all just flows. When I'm using that word flows, it's almost like a song, how the beat and the melody and the tempo all blend together to make a beautiful song. Just like how you and this person are talking, getting to know each other and laughing to make a possible wonderful friendship. No matter how long or short that friendship may last, it's going to be great in the moment. It's always just important to keep saying hello to people who you think will make a good quote unquote friend. I can't tell you how long you're going to know the person. I can't tell you how you guys are going to get along, if you even do. It's not even going to become clear to you in the moment. Time will only tell how this interaction will take place and how long it will last. And that's kind of the beauty and the fun of it, the mystery behind it. You just don't know, what is it going to do? I just like saying hello to people and hearing stories. I'm a storyteller, but I also love listening to other people's stories to know what was it like for them. I can't always empathize, and not everyone wants sympathy, but I can understand and I can listen. And that's all a lot of people want. They don't always want empathy or sympathy. They just want a good ear. And I'm willing to be that person for a lot of people. I just want to know more about the world around me from other people's eyes. And I feel like everyone should want that as well, to find that common ground amongst people. Maybe it will be filled with less hate. Who knows? I don't. And that's the different kinds of people that you'll meet. You've been listening to TTNT, Topics I Need Talking with Jess. This was the final episode, final planned episode of TTNT. But if you want to reach out to me, I have a Twitter if you want to create a discussion over there and just speak to me and see my thoughts on any other topic that either you think needs talking or just want to talk about what was discussed in this episode. You can comment below and I'll see and respond to it, or like your comment to at least indicate that I read it. My Twitter handle is in the description below. Have a good day, you guys. Be happy and stay safe.